I just want to voice what I feel about Ross from Friends. I never thought Friends as a show was the best that television could bring, and there was something about the main characters that was off to me. In particular, and what this video was mainly going to discuss about is Ross. Quite frankly, Ross is a creep and a pervert. He has no proper morals, and his actions demonstrates just how much of a sick person he really is. First of all, he cheated on Rachel. There are probably others who have delved in a lot more about his infidelity from the show, and I'm not actually going to go into that. What I am going into is how he had a perverse relationship with the people in the place he works at. If word got out something like that had happened, of course, you think he would get fired. It's one thing to have fantasies, but it's crazy to me how he acted on his sick fantasies to be with a student, even though as an intelligent person you'd expect he kept on succumbing to his desires and had this relationship with the people. The next thing I want to talk about is how he had thoughts about being with a cousin of his. The show plays it off as a joke, which creeped me out though. Is this actually what people find funny? Of how even though she was his cousin, going in for a kiss was okay? You don't need to think so deeply about it, Ross. Like, what were you thinking? She's your cousin, and that should be the end of the story, basically. But no, seems like cousin incest is fine for him. Well, that's it for now. I can't talk more about it. Just had to call out how much of an actual disgusting piece of work Ross is. He does not have morals as a human. He seems to act upon his perverse fantasies. He does not care about whether he hurts others due to his actions or how it could harm his future reputation. If he was not handsome and tall, the woman would be creeped out by him. And not just those other characters around him, but also the female audience who seems to eat it all up. They like it because it's popular and hip. Let me tell you this, a lot of sitcoms do have an affinity to do a lot of sex jokes. It's as if the writers can't think of anything funny, so they think of something that's easy to come up with. Anyway, that's all for this video. Just wanted to speak about Ross. There's something about him that I did not like, and had to talk about it.